Now, today's episode is a fun one because we're talking all about something I know you'll love. How can I help someone like Taylor Swift have an easy birth? Now, whether or not you're a Swiftie, this episode is all about strategies and advice that really any mom can use. All right, so imagine this. Taylor Swift is pregnant. We're just having fun here. She's not actually expecting at the time of this video. We're just using our wild imagination. So go with me here. Let's imagine that she's pregnant and she wants a birth that's empowering, peaceful, and as low stress as possible. And you know what? She has the same hopes, fears, and questions that pretty much every expecting mom has. She wants to feel prepared, calm, and supported, just like you. In this episode, I'm going to talk all about what her birth plan might look like and how you can use some of these same steps to prepare for an easy birth. So, if you want to know how to have a celebrity birth like Taylor Swift, just keep watching. Hey mama, welcome back to the channel. I'm Stephanie, and if you're new here, I'm a doula and lactation consultant here to help you prepare for birth and breastfeeding with confidence. Okay, first things first. Let's start with a customized birth plan. For Taylor and for you, I'd recommend a birth plan that covers all the key areas, but something that's flexible enough to handle any changes. Things I would focus on would include pain relief preferences, who's going to be in the room, what kind of environment feels calming, and how to approach decisions that might come up during labor. So here's a tip. Think about what you really want in those moments and communicate it with your partner or birth team. So let's talk pain management. A lot of people assume celebrities like Taylor would have all these luxury options. But guess what? The best pain relief techniques are actually really simple and effective for anyone. I'd introduce Taylor to techniques like breathing exercises, visualization, and even water therapy like a warm shower or bath. These natural pain management tools are available to all of us and are amazing at calming both your body and mind. So, practice these techniques a few weeks before your due date because the more familiar you are with them, the better they work. Now, here's where we get into the heart of keeping labor manageable: relaxation and breathing techniques. For Taylor, I'd recommend a few key breathing exercises to help her stay calm and in control, especially during intense moments. So, here's an example that you can try. It's a technique called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. You can breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, and then exhale for 8. Again, that's the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Now it really helps to slow things down and let your body stay calm and focused. Now, we know Taylor would probably want a peaceful, low stress birth setting. And honestly, that's something every mom can plan for, whether it's in a hospital, a birthing center, or at home. Creating an environment that feels calm and safe can make all the difference. So I'd suggest dim lighting, calming music, and maybe even bringing in some comforting scents like lavender. So think about what makes you feel relaxed and see if you can't incorporate some of that into your birth space. Another key part of managing labor is moving around. I'd encourage Taylor to use different labor positions, things like walking, bouncing on a birthing ball, or even slow dancing with her partner. That famous football guy. These will all help to ease the contractions. Movement keeps labor progressing and can actually help to reduce some pain. So, for all the mamas out there, remember, you don't have to stay in bed. You can move around to help things feel a little easier. Now, let's be real. Birth can be unpredictable. Even with the best plan, things might not go exactly as expected. So, here's what I'd remind Taylor and all of you: stay open to whatever comes. Sometimes things like needing an extra intervention or considering an epidural might pop up, and that's perfectly okay. A big part of having a positive birth experience is staying flexible and trusting yourself to make the best choices in the moment. Once baby arrives, the next step is breastfeeding. So, if Taylor were my client, I'd walk her through the basics of breastfeeding. Things like how to get a good latch, how to know baby's getting enough, and what to expect in those first few days. I tell her, just like I tell all my clients, to be patient with herself and with the baby, because the first few days are all about finding your rhythm together. Last but not least, I would make sure that Taylor has an amazing support team lined up, whether it's her family, friends, or a professional like a doula. Having support makes such a big difference. So, for all of you, think about who can support you. Maybe it's your partner, or a close friend, or perhaps your own doula. Birth is a team effort, and having someone by your side who believes in you can make all the difference. I hope this was a fun way to get some real and helpful tips for planning a calm and empowering birth. Whether you're imagining Taylor Swift's dream birth or thinking about your own, remember that you've got this. Birth is unpredictable, but with a little prep, a lot of flexibility, and some support, you're ready to rock this like a freaking boss. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and leave any questions you have in the comments. And if you're ready to dive even deeper and prepare for your own celebrity birth, just check out my Bump to Bundle blueprint in the description. It's a step-by-step guide to make you feel fully prepared and confident. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.